To the what? What will be the biggest X factor in the NFC East this season?
Dak Prescott. Dak Prescott all day long. Listen, you look at those other quarterbacks. Eli's got a new weapon. I think he's going to be fine. Alex Smith wins. He'll be fine. That Wentz, I don't know what happened. Wentz, Foles, whatnot. That man right there, it's your show now, buddy. Dez is gone. Witten is gone. It is you and your star running back behind you. Great at first year, second year, a lot of eyeballs on it. And guys, the schedule is not kind. Opening at Carolina, then they play the Giants at home, at Seattle. Like, you don't want to start 1-2 as the Dallas Cowboys quarterback. Dak Prescott, huge X factor.
Yeah, I'll tag on along with that, and I'll say Allen Hurns. I feel like with what he was able to do a few years ago in 2015, he had 1,000 yards, 10 touchdowns. And I know we quickly forget it's fast food football, right? We eat it and we say, all right, what's the next meal? We forget 1,000 yards in this league is very hard to do. 10 touchdowns, that's hard to do. So I'm looking forward to him making some plays. And he knows what type of position he's in. He's coming into a situation where he possibly could snatch the #1 wide receiver position with Dez Bryant being gone, Jason Witten being gone, saying, hey, Dak, you need a guy. Everybody's talking about you being consistent. I'll be your man that you can lean on. And then a second one, I'll say Carson Wentz's knee. You know, that's the biggest X factor. It's not a player.
Yes.
It's his kneecap.
Yes.
Because then what happens if Nick Foles gets back in? And all of a sudden he picks up exactly where he left off. That could be the biggest X factor, biggest storyline for Philadelphia Eagles in a long time.
I think it's Eli. I think this team with the second overall pick was looking at quarterbacks named Josh Allen, Sam Darnold, and Josh Rosen, and passed on all of them and took a running back because they felt comfortable in a 37-year-old quarterback.
Yeah.
If Eli comes out there and is the Eli Manning, the bad Eli Manning, and not the Eli Manning we saw against the Eagles last year in one game where everyone was like, all right, that's the Eli we know.
Enough.
That's enough. We're good. That's Eli.
Yeah.
Eli Manning was not great last year, and there was a lot of problems with the offensive line, and the wide receivers all got injured, and there were a lot of excuses made for Eli Manning. At 37 years old, he's coming back.
And they have everything.
There is no excuse. You have a left tackle. You've got maybe the best wide receiver when healthy in the league.
New guard.
Now you've got the best maybe running back in the entire NFL in Saquon Barkley. All eyes on Eli, and I want to see if he's really up to the challenge.
Totally, exactly why I said yesterday he should be under the most pressure. He's got no reason to not be successful. Pat Shurmur saying he's nothing but trust in him. Obviously, we saw that play out in the draft process to back it up. It's the offensive line for me is the X factor for Eli. Can you protect Eli? Because perennially it has not been enough. Eli doesn't have the protection, so you get Nate Solder, you draft Will Hernandez, as you mentioned. Is that enough? Is that enough to protect him and get things going? Also, nobody want to talk about Alex Smith there?
Yeah.
Playoffs 6 out of the last 7 years. Could he elevate the Redskins? Could he be better than Kirk Cousins? There's a lot of intrigue there, I think.
Could be.
In Washington.
It looks like he did last year. He was incredible last year. He just loses in the playoffs.
Your boy Paul Richardson's going to be catching the rock all over the field.
2,000 yards.